Welcome back, Salty Fam. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. So today we're going to talk about Samantha Guthrie and her mother going missing.
And it is a weird, strange case.
It
It's like,
is.
what is going on with this?
It almost seems planned.
Yeah, no, for sure. It's
You
an
know?
inside job. The call's coming from in the house kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. So Nancy Guthrie, which is the mother of Savannah Guthrie, was last seen alive at her home in Catalina Foothills, Tucson, Arizona around 9:30 p.m. after being dropped off by the son-in-law. She lived alone and had limited mobility, but was sound mind.
I wonder what that limited, like, was she in a wheelchair or just has a cane or a
I think like
walker?
probably some trouble walking. She is like a larger woman. I think she's
Or just
85.
that? Is that just a nice way to say it? Just like obese and has
Yeah.
trouble getting around?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sure it is hard to get around, you know?
I know for sure.
But the crazy thing to me was that they had her Uber to her house that night, and she lives like 4 or 5 blocks away. So why wouldn't someone come pick her up? I thought that was pretty weird. And then another weird thing is the son-in-law drops her off, doesn't make sure she gets into the house okay, doesn't walk her up to the door, doesn't do
Yeah.
anything that a normal caring son-in-law of an 85-year-old woman who has trouble
Okay, so
getting
she's 85.
around.
Yeah, so just being 85, you'd have limited mobility.
Yeah, trouble getting around.
Yeah.
Like that just seems weird.
Yeah, it's a little strange.
It
you
seems
know?
a little heartless.
Yeah.
Not, making her Uber. Like
Yeah.
what?
Yeah, very
That's
interesting.
weird. Even though they live right there and then dropping her off and not walking her in, like I don't know. And then the videos when after she went missing and Savannah was making the videos, the son-in-law looked so suspicious.
He's like looking weird in the
He
video. Is
just
he just
looks-
in there with her making
Yeah, and
them,
he's
or-
just like looking down and stuff, but like he just doesn't look upset. Like
Yeah.
Savannah is crying and is upset.
So they're making videos. Oh, she's missing.
Yeah,
I
and
don't know
he's
what to
just
do."
sitting like just
Just, like,
sitting
sitting in the
there.
back, hanging
yeah,
out, like,
it looked very suspicious.
Yeah.
And then February 1st, 2026, Nancy was reported missing after failing to appear at church. Authorities declared her home a crime scene due to suspicious circumstances and initiated a criminal investigation.
Dang, I wonder what, like, it was obvious, looked like a break-in or, but they knew something was off. They're like,
Yes.
What's going on here?
So then the next day, February 2nd, evidence including a small amount of blood and no signs of voluntary departure pointed to an abduction. Officials noted possible forced entry.
The plot thickens. It's getting sketchier.
So then on the 3rd, confirmation of blood drops and a ransom note received by TMZ, and hundreds of leads start coming in, obviously.
Yeah, this is when I feel like it really sort of like broke into the front of everyone's mind that TMZ gets like the ransom note live on air. They're like, we got to verify this. Like,
Yeah.
it's very strange.
I think it came to be a hoax, but it was really
So that
weird.
note wasn't from, that's interesting.
No, because she, we'll get into it. So on the 9th, Savannah Guthrie and family released their video plea for Nancy's return, indicating willingness to pay ransom, highlighting her medical needs because her pacemaker stopped linking to all of like her apps, like her watch app and her iPad app.
Interesting.
And she did say on February 24th that they would give a $1 million reward. So like that
interesting.
ransom situation was
brought up by
not
them.
real.
It wasn't brought up by the kidnappers or anything.
No,
it was brought up by them.
No, the kidnappers sent in that ransom to TMZ, but it wasn't like real. It was
Yes,
fake.
yes, it wasn't real. But then the family started saying, we will pay a ransom.
Yeah. And
Very strange.
now, as of March 2nd, Savannah and siblings publicly laid flowers at Nancy's home, and the community came in support. And so I think it's really devastating for Savannah Guthrie to have her mom missing at this time. But a lot of the people around her, I just didn't feel like they were that devastated about it.
Yeah, it was interesting. And when the ransom thing was coming out, it was looking like some weird inside job. Like they kidnapped her to make it public, so there's pressure to pay the ransom. and it's going to be like The Big Lebowski or something,
Right.
like, you know, she kidnapped herself essentially type
Right.
deal. Or
And
like, yeah.
it's just odd that no other footage from other people's homes, ring cameras. I mean, most people have security these days, especially in a
Yeah.
nice neighborhood like how where they live.
I think there's
And
like just tons of cameras everywhere.
yeah, and now the family has put up cameras at her house for security reasons and stuff, but why wasn't that done prior?
Yeah,
And
it's
you would think
interesting.
someone would have caught something if they had abducted her. I mean, this isn't a little child that's easy to hide. This is
Yeah.
a elderly woman who cannot walk that well, you know, and can't get around that well. Like,
for sure.
you would have to be quite a large person to be able to go in and swoop her up and abduct her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
and have
saying?
no camera, not even like a neighbor's camera. Notice a car pulling up where there's only two places the car could have been going. We got to find that
Exactly.
car and who was in it, you know,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
And so police have handled it so poorly that people are starting to be like, "I'll go, sir." Like,
The
go.
sleuths are coming out.
Yeah.
They're like, we're going to crack the case.
Yeah, I'll go find her. I'll do it, you know? And I agree. Like, I think the police department really dropped the ball.
Yeah.
And they didn't treat it as seriously as I think they should have from the beginning.
It's just, yeah, it's so strange, you know?
Yeah.
It's so strange.
And then Savannah did say that she wasn't going back to the Today Show. And then it ends up her husband came on and was saying, yes, she is going back. And she did. She went back to the Today Show. So all of that flip flop. And it was like within a couple days.
Yeah.
Was very odd, you know?
It's just like a lot of weird stuff coming out in weird ways around it, you know? Like,
Like
oh, there's a ransom. Oh, it's fake. Oh, but we'll pay a ransom. Well, nobody's asking for a ransom now.
Right.
I'm going to quit. No, I'm not going to quit. It's like, what is going on here? It's just
Right,
crazy.
right. And it seems like she was pressured to go back to the Today Show. Like,
Yeah.
she didn't want to, but the husband's like pressuring her, or
Yeah,
the company,
maybe.
or, you know, it's just.
Yeah, maybe
it's-
she signed some contract and they're like, dude, you got to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
There's no missing mother clause in the
Yeah.
contract, unfortunately. And you know they would like enforce it.
So as of March 7th, no forced entry confirmed. FBI has scrutinized family contacts and recent visitors. So a lot of people have been, I guess, trying to do their own investigation, as we said. And that's like the FBI is just over it.
Which is gonna happen, you know, like if they're doing a crap job and not even if they don't really know what's going on, but they're not clearly communicating, like, here's where the case is, this is what we know, this is what we don't know. People are just gonna start running with it and say, we're gonna do our own because you guys are giving us nothing.
Right.
Like, you know.
Yeah. Well, they found like a pair of gloves near the house, but now they're saying they're unrelated. I think they also found a backpack somewhere and they're saying that's unrelated.
So interesting.
It's literally the worst way you can conduct a search for someone.
crazy.
You know?
And so I guess she's still just missing. Like, that's the current status of it. She's still just missing. They have no clue.
Yep.
She's alive or dead. They're just like, we don't know.
Yeah. And from what I've heard, they're saying like, we're kind of closing up shop. We're not going to be looking much
She went
anymore.
on vacation to Mexico and, you know, maybe she'll come back. Like, what?
It's crazy. So she's been missing for about 35 to 36 days. There have been no breakthroughs. I heard from Perez Hilton that he said the main suspect is the son-in-law now.
Dang.
Yeah.
Crazy.
So I definitely think, like we said before, it had to be some type of inside job. And probably the motive would be money or inheritance.
So that's what I'm thinking.
or
I'm thinking it'd probably
ransom.
be inheritance over ransom. I would
Yeah.
think. Especially because, I mean, it's been 35 days and she's nowhere. Like, so
Yeah.
maybe he was hoping it'd be a clean disappearance and then
Yeah.
they'd inherit something, or like, who knows?
I mean, they even went and looked inside of their, what was it? The well.
Oh, like a well on their property or something.
Gosh, the sewage well.
Oh,
I think.
yeah. Just like where the everything drains out.
I think that they went and looked in there, and
There's got to be a body somewhere or something somewhere that
All
they
I'm
would
saying
find.
is-
Like, get some dogs out there. Like, you know, it's,
Yeah.
how the heck did this lady just totally without a trace vanish? You know?
exactly,
Like,
especially a lady who is not super petite, and a lady who is not able to move around well, a lady who obviously has heart issues. Like,
it's crazy.
where is she?
Where'd she go? You'd think the pacemaker, they
You
would
could
just be able to track that
them.
anyways, and like, no, you can't turn that off.
Well,
It's
and
like
that's-
insider, you know?
Yeah, and that's the weird thing is like, are they looking into that?
Yeah.
Are they trying to track the pacemaker, where it went off, or
I feel like for
you
sure
know.
you should be able to GPS track one of those.
You would think so.
Yeah, totally. That's crazy. That's a weird one. This is one, like, it's probably going to be a documentary about this. Like, once they either find a body or
Yeah.
who knows,
Well,
maybe she comes back or something, you know.
the conspiracy theory is that because Savannah Guthrie was interviewing Epstein files victims, and she interviewed like Bill Gates and was questioning him on the Epstein files, that this is done because of the elites
like
ordered
punishment.
it. Yeah, punishment, and kind of just to send her a sign, basically.
Dang.
So I don't know.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Well, like and subscribe for more, and let us know your thoughts in the comments.